Please, a round of applause. Amashyi menshi n'impundu, a round of applause. Amashyi menshi n'impundu kuri uyu mutambagiro. A round of applause to our guests, to the Chancellor, to the graduates representatives, to the academic staffs who are now with us in a procession. Ndagira ngo graduates amashyi menshi batugeze imbere kandi nitwe bari kwishimira uyu munsi. Babyeyi, inshuti, bavandimwe, muri uyu mwanya, this is an amazing ceremony to the parents, families and friends, graduates, and mainly to the government of Rwanda, because the dreams turned into reality. Ndagira ngo nongere nsabe amashyi n'impundu ubwo turabona ko ari idarapo ry'igihugu ndetse n'iri darapo rya Rwanda Polytechnic bifite ubusobanuro bukomeye ku kwigisha abana b'Abanyarwanda. Nkomeze nsabe registrar ndetse n'abandi batwaye flags, please move forward. And the registrar, I wish that you stay around there. You stay there, please. Please, a round of applause to the academic staffs, to the RP management, to the guests from different academic institutions. A round of applause to them, to this procession. And I wish that you remain rise as you are waiting for the national anthem. Please move forward, and I wish you to smile for the work done by all academic staffs and the efforts made by our graduates. Not only graduates, but also this is the blessing to the government of Rwanda. As I said, this is a kind of dreams turned into reality. A big applause to them, and please move forward in their seats. Ndagira ngo abarimu, abayobozi batandukanye uko bakomeza bakora uyu mutambagiro dusatira no kuza kugira ngo twubahirize igihugu cyacu, tuze gukomeza kwishimira uyu muhango, kwishimira abanyeshuri bakoze akazi katari koroshye ndetse n'abarimu babigishije mu mugisha w'ubuyobozi ndetse n'igihugu cyacu muri rusange. Chancellor Sir, all protocols observed, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Nitanga Irene, and the MC for today's graduation ceremony. Chancellor Sir, ladies and gentlemen, now it is the time to invite the Chancellor to constitute the congregation. Welcome, Chancellor Sir.
I just wanted to make an announcement. The Minister of Education is going to be our guest of honor and also acting as a Chancellor, but he has asked me to constitute the gathering so that we may get started, and when he reaches here, he will continue the process of awarding the diplomas. So by virtue of the authority entrusted to me, I constitute this gathering into a congregation of the second graduation of Rwanda Polytechnic. Thank you.
Please allow me to welcome our culture troupe called Indahigwa to enjoy our welcoming and the celebration dance. Welcome, Indahigwa. Vice-Chancellor, sir, ladies and gentlemen, in Rwanda Polytechnic, we train through both curriculum and eco-curriculum activities. Please allow me to invite Mrs. Ineza Odile, who is going to present her poem.
Sanzwe nsiga bisanzwe nkasobanura nibigoye ariko inganzi isobetswe none isobanutse kukuri bose kuko ntiriro yanjye iganje isobanura ibyiza by'iyo ndati ituma tutarutwa Rwanda Polytechnic itera abato gukira ari bato ese ninde utayishyigikira nugushishikara tugakora tugakura amaboko mu mufuka tugatana n'ubushomeri bubaye indirimbo muri uru Rwanda yari umuhanga wo mu ruhango rw'abahanzi b'abahanga Ineza izira umunabi Liberté murakoze.
Minister karibu ikaze. Welcome Chancellor sir, welcome Honorable Minister. Please, a round of applause. Amashimechi to the Minister of Education and the Chancellor in our today's congregation. Welcome, sir. Thank you very much. As we are welcoming our guest of honor and Chancellor in our today's congregation, please, you may have a seat. Thank you very much. Honorable Minister of Education, Chancellor Sir, in this honored and blessed ceremony, we thank you for joining us as we are expressing our happiness for the achievements of the graduates. Honorable Minister, we started with an academic procession done by Vice-Chancellor with RP management, guests from other academic institutions, RP academic staffs, and the graduates representative. Chancellor Sir, this was followed by singing our national anthem, and we had our Vice-Chancellor who constituted our congregation on your behalf. Lastly, we were celebrating today's congregation in line of our culture with singing, with dancing, and with poems. Thank you, Honorable Minister and our Chancellor in our today's congregation. Chancellor Sir, it's always a pleasure to have family and friends of RP's graduates with us. Welcoming you here for today's event is especially meaningful as we honor our graduates and celebrate their achievement. Chancellor Sir, I therefore invite the Vice-Chancellor of Rwanda Polytechnic to give the welcoming remarks. Please, I request all of us a round of applause when we are welcoming our Vice-Chancellor. Welcome, sir. Thank you.
Honorable Minister, who is also a guest of honor, and also in your role as Chancellor of Rwanda Polytechnic, representatives of diplomatic corps and international organizations, our developing partners, DG, WDA, representative of Mayor of City of Kigali, representative of Mayor Kichuchiro District, representatives of security organs, police and army, representatives of higher learning institutions here present. I can see Dr. Celestin representing VCUR. I see my friend Dr. Nhaubizi from Nyagatara campus. Thanks for coming. And I see so many other faces of friends. Thanks for honoring our invitation. Principals, actually, principals, can you do me a favor? Can you stand up? The principals, muri uyu muhango wa principals, the camera is on me, or the guest of honor, these are the captains, these are the people who make things happen. Babyeyi, abayobozi b'amashami ya Rwanda Polytechnic, aribyo twita IPRCs, abana banyu bari mu maboko y'aba bantu. Nimujya muhura nabo rwose mububahe mubashimire, nibo batuma ibikorwa hano bigendeka. Murakoze, mwicare. And then RP staff and students, I have two deputy vice chancellors whom I'm very, very excited and proud to show you, because last graduation I didn't have any, and I want to thank Minister. Thank you, Minister, for giving me two wonderful deputy vice chancellors who are making my work easy. Dr. Alex Ruberwa, who is the deputy vice chancellor of finance and administration, and Dr. Valentin Wamaria, who is the deputy vice chancellor of training and academics. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, my names are Dr. James Gashumba. I'm the Vice Chancellor. And many of you, I know, they say, you are the Vice Chancellor? We thought you were the Chancellor. No, 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 I'm the Vice Chancellor. But the Vice Chancellor niwe muyobozi. Mu Kinyarwanda mubivuga nkaho ndi umuyobozi wungirije. I'm the Vice Chancellor, and the Chancellor, the Minister, is here in ceremonial role. The Chancellor position is a ceremonial role. So I wanted to explain that. So it is my great pleasure to welcome you all to this, our second graduation of Rwanda Polytechnic. This is a momentous event for you, your families, and for all of us. This is a day for smiling, for cheering, and let's join in a big round of applause for this second RP graduation. Join with me, please. Let me begin by warmly congratulating the graduating students. Congratulations. Honorable Minister. Honorable Minister, distinguished guests, RP was established in May 2077, but started its operations in February 2018. So we are just on 1 year and 1 month operating. And you may be saying, in 1 year you are graduating 2 classes? Not exactly. Our first graduation were the students who were the 16-17 academic year, so they graduated in June last year. RP is made up of 8 integrated polytechnic regional colleges, at least 1 IPRC in each of the provinces and the city of Kigali, namely IPRC Kigali, IPRC Karongi, IPRC Tumba, IPRC Ngoma, IPRC Kitabi, IPRC Gishari, IPRC Huye. I think I've said all of them. Is there one I have forgotten? And the IPRC Tumba. So far, RP has achieved a lot in 1 year of its operation. RRP and its development partners have trained and awarded certificates to over 9,000 youth, 5,200 of them being female and 4,300 being male, under the National Employment Program through various training approaches such as massive vocational training, rapid response training, industrial-based training, reconversion program, and recognition of prior learning. These are short programs that we do to create employment and to answer the call from industry. The Africa Skills Competition was conducted last year in November. During that competition, many Rwandan youth won gold or silver medals, and we are very proud of that achievement. Number 3, as part of skills competition, a TVET symposium took place at Kigali Convention Center with the objective to discuss and share experiences and expertise around different themes related to the contribution of skills development, which is critical for industrial growth and job creation. We are very, very proud of that milestone as well. The participating countries were Morocco, Uganda, Kenya, Ghana, Liberia, and of course Rwanda. We have, in the last year, distributed 2,878 Positivo laptops to our students, and this is in line with ICT penetration in TVET. Number 5, Rwanda Coding Academy was established and is hosted in Nyabihu, TVET. This center will train and produce critical mass of software developers in Rwanda. We are very proud of that milestone as well. The Rwanda TVET Trainer Institute was launched last year and now is fully operational. It will support much more on the skills upgrading of TVET trainers with more focus on ICT, on pedagogy, and English and technical skills. Honorable Minister, distinguished guests, we really acknowledge the efforts of the government. The government is putting in TVET development. We also appreciate the contribution and support of all TVET development partners who are well represented here, and also the private sector. That partnership is something we really want to build and strengthen as we want to improve on the quality of TVET education. Today, Rwanda Polytechnic is holding its second graduation ceremony with 2,088 students. 464% of those are females. That statistic is not something we are very proud of, Honorable Minister, because that represents only 22%. And that's something we want to address. We want the number of girls to improve, and we are about to start on a campaign to make girls come to TVET because that's where there are opportunities. Dear graduates, remember that you are now going to be part of the heritage and alumni of RRP, your alma mater, and that you are going out as RRP's ambassadors. How you conduct yourselves in your private, social, civic, and professional lives will define RRP as an institution. We want you to build a good and reputable name and image of RRP. Honorable Minister, as I finish, I am very encouraged by the partnership and collaboration of our institution with the industry as well as development partners. In a very special way, I wish to recognize and thank all our development partners who are contributing a lot to the achievement of RRP mission, and the institutions which have responded positively to our call for sponsoring this event and awarding prizes to the best performing students. And we shall be giving them a moment to show what they are giving us as prizes. I thank you all for attentive listening. Reka ndangize nshimira leta yacu yashyizeho gahunda yihariye yo guteza imbere imyuga n'ubumenyingiro aribyo twita TVET mu rurimi rw'icyongereza, kuko ari gahunda izatuma urubyiruko rubasha kugira ubumenyi bwo kwihangira imirimo no kwiteza imbere. turakomeza gushishikariza ababyeyi kohereza urubyiruko kwiga TVET kugira ngo ya ntego yo kugera ku abanyeshuri nangwa se urubyiruko rugana muri TVET bagera kuri 60% muri 2024 nangwa se 2024 niyo ntego dushaka kuzageraho. Nyakubahwa Minisita, bashyitsi bahire, nongeye kubashimira, murakoze, mukomeze mugubwe neza muri ibi bikorwa, murakoze.
Thank you, Vice-Chancellor of Rwanda Polytechnic, for the welcoming remarks. This was a heartwarming welcome remark. I wish another round of applause to our Vice-Chancellor for the welcoming remarks. Thank you. Honorable Minister and the Vice-Chancellor, sir, allow me to translate some few words, which was in English for our parents. All right, thank you. Thank you very much. Honorable Minister and Chancellor, sir, ladies and gentlemen, despite all the challenges, these graduates, they came across, have worked very hard to fulfill all the requirements, and now they are here with a smile on their faces, very excited to get their awards. Chancellor, sir, ladies and gentlemen, I think this is the moment we've been all waiting for. Allow me to call the DVC in charge of trainings, institutional development, and research to come and call all the principals to announce and present the candidates for the awards. Welcome, DVC.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, I have the pleasure to invite the principal of IPRC Musanze to present to you the graduates who satisfied all the academic requirements for the awards of Advanced Diploma in Agriculture Engineering, and graduates who satisfied all the academic requirements for the awards of Advanced Diploma in Irrigation and Water Engineering.
Graduates, as I read your program, please step forward for the conferment. Mr. Chancellor, sir, I have the honor to present to you the graduates who satisfied all the academic requirements for the award of Advanced Diploma in Agriculture Engineering in the following programs: Agriculture and Food Processing. Please step forward. Crop Production. Mr. Chancellor, sir, here are the graduates who fulfilled all the academic requirements for the award of Advanced Diploma in Agriculture Engineering.
By the virtue of the authority entrusted to me, I confer upon those persons who satisfied all academic requirements the award of Advanced Diploma in Agriculture Engineering. Congratulations.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, I have the honor to present to you the graduates who satisfied all the academic requirements for the award of Advanced Diploma in Irrigation and Water Engineering in the program of Irrigation and Drainage Technology. Please step forward. Mr. Chancellor, sir, here are the graduates who fulfilled all the academic requirements for the award of Advanced Diploma in Irrigation and Water Engineering.
By the virtue of the authority entrusted to me, I confer upon those persons who satisfied all academic requirements the award of Advanced Diploma in Irrigation and Water Engineering. Congratulations.
Congratulations. Mr. Chancellor, sir, I have the honor to present to you the graduates who satisfied all the academic requirements for the award of Advanced Diploma in Civil Engineering in the following programs: Construction Technology, Engineering Surveying, Highway Engineering, Quantity Surveying, Water and Sanitation Technology. Mr. Chancellor, sir, here are the graduates who fulfilled all the academic requirements for the award of an advanced diploma in civil engineering.
By the virtue of the authority entrusted to me, I confer upon those persons who satisfied all academic requirements the award of advanced diploma in civil engineering. Congratulations.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, I had the honor to present to you the graduates who satisfied all the academic requirements for the award of Advanced Diploma in Electrical and Electronics Engineering in the following programs: Alternative Energy, Biomedical Equipment Technology, Electrical Technology, Electromechanical Technology, Electronics and Telecommunication. Mr. Chancellor, sir, here are graduates who fulfilled all the academic requirements for the award of Advanced Diploma in Electrical and Electronics Engineering.
By the virtue of authority entrusted to me, I confer upon those persons who satisfied all academic requirements the award of Advanced Diploma in Electrical and Electronics Engineering. Congratulations.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, I have the honor to present to you the graduates who satisfied all the academic requirements for the award of Advanced Diploma in Hospitality Management in the following programs: Food and Beverage Services, Front Office Operations, Hospitality Management, Housekeeping Operations. Mr. Chancellor, sir, here are the graduates who fulfilled all the academic requirements for the award of Advanced Diploma in Hospitality Management.
By the virtue of the authority entrusted to me, I confer upon those persons who satisfied all academic requirements the award of Advanced Diploma in Hospitality Management. Congratulations.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, I have the honor to present to you the graduates who satisfied all the academic requirements for the award of Advanced Diploma in Information and Communication Technology in the following programs: Digital Media Production, Information Technology. Mr. Chancellor, sir, here are the graduates who fulfilled all the academic requirements for the award of Advanced Diploma in Information and Communication Technology.
By the virtue of the authority entrusted to me, I confer upon those persons who satisfied all academic requirements the award of Advanced Diploma in Information and Communication Technology. Congratulations.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, I have the honor to present to you as a graduate who satisfied the academic requirement for award of Advanced Diploma in Mechanical Engineering in the following programs: Air Conditioning and Refrigeration, Automobile Technology, Production and Manufacturing Technology. Mr. Chancellor, sir, you have a graduate who fulfilled all of the academic requirements for award of Advanced Diploma in Mechanical Engineering.
By the authority entrusted to me, I confer upon those persons who satisfied all academic requirements the award of Advanced Diploma in Mechanical Engineering. Congratulations.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, I have the honor to present to you the graduates who satisfied all the academic requirements for the award of Advanced Diploma in the program of Mining Technology. Mr. Chancellor, sir, here are graduates who fulfilled all the academic requirements for the award of Advanced Diploma in Mining Engineering.
By the virtue of the authority entrusted to me, I confer upon those persons who satisfied all academic requirements the award of Advanced Diploma in Mining Engineering. Congratulations.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, I have the honor to present to you the graduates who satisfied all academic requirements for the award of Diploma in Wildlife Management, Wildlife Tourism, and Forest Resource Management. Mr. Chancellor, sir, here are the graduates who fulfilled all academic requirements for the award of Advanced Diploma in Wildlife Management, Wildlife Tourism, and Forestry Resource Management.
By the virtue of authority entrusted to me, I confer upon those persons who satisfied all academic requirements the award of a Diploma in Wildlife Management, Wildlife Tourism, and Forestry Resources Management. Congratulations.
A round of applause to our graduates now. Amashyi menshi. Chancellor, sir, the next step is for special awards to the best performers. To introduce these awards, I would like to invite the Deputy Principal of IPRC Kalonji to guide us in this amazing activity. Welcome, Vice Principal, IPRC Kalonji.
Honorable Minister, with your authorization, we are now going to present awards to the best performers among these graduates. The awards to be given to them are symbols of recognition of their outstanding achievements gained through their hard work, discipline, and commitment. The best performers to be awarded today are in 3 different categories. The first category is made of 7 graduates from 7 different colleges who scored the highest marks in their respective colleges. The second category is made of 2 female graduates who scored the highest marks in STEM-related courses. And the third category is an innovation project which has been made by 2 brilliant students and graduates today. Babyeyi muteraniye hano tugeze mu mwanya mwiza wo gushimira no guhemba bamwe muri abanyeshuri babaye indashyikirwa kubera ibyo bakoze, ubudakemwa bagaragaje, gukora cyane bagaragaje, byatumye aribo bagaragara nk'indashyikirwa muri aba ba graduate cyangwa se bana banyeshuri bose mwabonye basoje amasomo yabo uyu munsi. Nagira ngo rero duhere ku cyiciro cya mbere. Icyiciro cya mbere kigizwe n'abanyeshuri babaye indashyikirwa mu bigo byabo bitandukanye bizemo. Ndahamagara amazina yabo ariko musabe bose bigire hino ko nyine mbahamagara kugira ngo abayobozi babashe kubashyikiriza ibihembo byabo. Mr. Habufite Jean Dodier from IPRC Musanze, please step forward. Ndagijimana Jean-Michel from IPRC Caron, come forward please. Iragena Jean d'Amour Wilson from IPRC Ngoma, come forward. Twambaze Philbert from IPRC Kigali, step forward please. Igilaneza Prudence from IPRC Huye. Azabe Raymond from IPRC Kital, come forward please. And Nioniringie Martin from IPRC Gishar, please come forward. protokole mudufashe bahagarara aho ngaho ku murongo mugerageze kwihuta. Nyakubahwa Minisitiri w'Uburezi, aba bagaragara hano imbere yanyu nibo babaye indashyikirwa muri college zitandukanye. Nagira ngo nyakubahwa Minisita mwitwemereye ufatanyije na Vice-Chancellor wa Rwanda Polytechnic na DGWDA mushyikirize ibihembo aba banyeshuri babaye indashyikirwa. Ndagenda mpamagara umwe umwe umpamagara yigira imbere kugira ngo ashyikirizwe ibihembo bye n'abayobozi bacu. Protokole mudufashe abayobozi bigira imbere. Haba ufite Jean de Dieu mwakwigira imbere, umunyeshuri yiga muri IPRC Musanze yabaye indashyikirwa, ariyo mpamvu agiye gushyikirizwa igihembo cye na nyakubahwa Minisitiri w'Uburezi. Twamuha amashyi, yarabiharaniye kandi yabigezeho. Abafotora mudufashe ufite ifoto y'urwibutso, ifoto azagenderaho no mu buzima bwe bwose kuko igaragaza ubutwari yagize. Murakoze cyane. Ndagijimana Jean Michel, umunyeshuri wa IPRC Karongi, wakwigira imbere. Nawe twamushimira, twamuha amashyi, yabaye intwari. Murakoze cyane. Iragena Jean d'Amour from IPRC Ngoma, please step forward. Umunyeshuri mu IT muri IPRC Ngoma nawe wabaye indashyikirwa, tumushimire cyane rwose, tumuha amashyi. Kaza Twambaze Philibert, umunyeshuri wa IPRC Kigali wabaye indashyikirwa muri Electrical and Electronics Technology, tumushimire cyane nawe, tumuha amashyi. Murakoze cyane. Igira neza Prudence IPRC Huye, umunyeshuri nawe mu IT wabaye indashyikirwa. Murakoze cyane. Saba Azabe Raymond IPRC Kitale, igira imbere ushyikirizwe ibihembo. Saba none niyo niringiye Martin IPRC Gishari. Mu gihe bakimuha ibihembo, ndasaba abakobwa bacu babiri, Mukamurenzi Valentine IPRC Gishari na Duhozanye Henriette IPRC Karongi, please step forward. Mubanguke abayobozi batananirwa umwanya. Abakobwa babiri nabo babaye indashyikirwa nkuko mubizi, kandi tuhadushishikariza abana b'abakobwa kuza kwiga TVET, kwiga amasomo afite ahuriye na science, technology, engineering and mathematics. Abakobwa rero babaye indashyikirwa, Mukamurenzi Valentine yize civil engineering, construction technology, n'umukobwa w'umwubatsi. Valentine twamuha amashyi, umukobwa w'intwari rwose wabashije kwiga ibintu abundi abakobwa bakunze gutinya cyane, ariko nk'uko leta y'u Rwanda ikomeza kubibashishikariza, murabona ko bishoboka, bashobora kubyiga kandi bakabamo indashyikirwa. Dozanye Henriette nawe yize ibijyanye na production and manufacturing technology, ni umuhanga cyane rwose, yarabiharaniye. Ukunda kuvuga nta mukobwa ufata Espani cyangwa inyundo, abacu babikora kandi bakaba indashyikirwa. Tugeze mu mwanya mwiza cyane w'icyiciro cya nyuma cyo guhemba. Iki ni projet, nkuko mubizi abanyeshuri bacu mu mpera z'amasomo yabo bakora projet, ariko kugira ngo byihute ndasaba ngizwe na Esprit na Niyibizi Benjamin kwegera hino. Abana bakoze projet y'indashyikirwa muri projet zose twagize. Icyo bakoze, bakemuye ikibazo cy'umutekano w'amazu yacu, aho bakoze systeme ya sécurité igizwe na kamera zitandukanye. Zikamera ariko zikaba atari zo gufata amashusho gusa bisanzwe nk'izo tubunze kubona, ahubwo zifata ya mashusho zigahita zinayohereza nyirinzu, zikamubwira uti hano habonetse ikintu kimeze nk'ikibazo, ese urabona dukwiye kukirikodinga cyangwa ni igisanzwe. Nyirinzu interactinga nazo akaba yavuga ati nyohereza akavideo gatoya ndebe ikibazo cyari cyo, yamara kubona ikibazo kidasanzwe akaba ya declencha alarme cyangwa se yamenyesha abashinzwe umutekano. Bivuze ngo abafite ikibazo cy'umutekano mu ngo zanyu, icyo ngicyo rwose urubyiruko rwacu rwagikemuye, mutugane tubafashe kugira umutekano wo mu mazu yanyu. Ngizwe na Esprit Nivis Benjamin, please step forward. Abahungu rwose mubashimire cyane babaye intwari zikomeye. Mutambuke umwe atambuke umwe kugira ngo bashe no gufata ifoto. Abana b'abahanga cyane baba IT bawigiye hepfo gatoya. Urakoze cyane, watambuka nawe. Hanyuma uze kuguma no hafi ariko mufatire n'ifoto hamwe wenda muri kumwe. Yagiye ntacyo. Murakoze cyane nyakubahwa Minister. Twari twasabye ko ubundi baza bombi kugira ngo bafatire ifoto hamwe, niba bakiri hafi yagaruka kugira ngo kuko bakoreye hamwe ni projet imwe bafatanyije bombi, byaba byiza tubonye ifoto y'urwibutso nk'iyi ngiyi kugira ngo n'urundi rubyiruko rwacu rukomeze kureberaho. Ni umwanya mwiza w'imboneka rimwe rwose, mudufashe duha amashyi aba bajene kuri achievement yabo. Nyakubahwa Minister, mwitwemere mwasubira mu byicaro. Murakoze cyane.
Allow me to call Emmanuel, who was the guilty president of Rwanda Polytechnic Students Union, to speak on the behalf of his colleagues.
Graduation ceremony is an amazing event which is planned today for us, and we are so pleased to share this moment with you. When we start this college life, we acquired new identity in Rwanda Polytechnic, determined to become technologists, engineers, and many other professional names. We are now gathered there, sharing the joy and pleasure together with the people we love and who matters the most. Education is the key to success, but I would add on and say that education which leads to hands-on skills and professionalism in the true transformative education that guides our country's vision of knowledge based on economy become a reality. Without your considerable support, we may not be here today. Honorable Minister, if allowed, I would like to bring to your attention some of the stumbling blocks which are still faced by IPRC's graduates. In technical and engineering job vacancies, it's still very rare to find where they need someone with an advanced diploma. And yet, when you look at the scope of work, the person who is required should be a technician or a technologist. And even when one is hired, they still pay him or her very low salary. Our request is that public institutions should update their organizational structure as per presidential order published in Official Gazette on 28 September 2015, which was establishing the job classification and salary index grid in public service. Thank you all for your kind attention, and may God bless you.
Honorable Minister, allow me to invite the Vice-Chancellor to give a welcome to you for your address. VC, welcome.
It is my great pleasure to invite the Honorable Minister, who is also the Chancellor, to give us an address. You can use the other podium, sir.
Vice-Chancellor, Rwanda Polytechnic, delegates from various diplomatic and international organizations, Director General, WDA, representative from the Mayor of Kigali, representative from Chichitiro District, delegates from security organs, distinguished delegates from higher learning institutions, distinguished guests, Rwanda Polytechnic staff and students, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. It is my privilege today to be here with you to celebrate this second occasion of graduation for Rwanda Polytechnic. It is an important event that fulfills the national vision to become a knowledge-based economy through development of skill set required for our economy to grow from time to time. We have set this as an important agenda in national strategy for transformation, and therefore we are optimistic that the graduates who have graduated today will contribute to ever increasing national demands. As you may know, TVET training is very important for our national development, and we are very contented that 75% of employees are satisfied with the performance of those who train from various TVETs. And therefore, we are optimistic that as we increase the numbers of trainees in TVET gradually to 60% compared to general education, by 2024, we will continuously improve the numbers but also the quality of training. Dear graduates who have graduated today, it is important that you have reached this important milestone that is important for you, your families, but also for the nation. We are very sure that with your hard work, your ambition, your commitment and integrity, you will be able to contribute towards national agenda for transformation. Only integrity will contribute and support you in your determination. We are very certain that as youth, you will always be with the national agenda programs to ensure that the opportunities available to you are reaped and continuously support the ever-growing technological advancement and requirements for our country to grow. We are very optimistic that you will contribute towards the made in Rwanda products and consumers, but as well as contribute towards job creation with this regard. The journey has been long, certainly, but the sky is the limit. We are very sure that you will continuously work together to ensure that you achieve your targets and ambitions. Let me take a few moments to thank the various people that have supported you during this training. I have in mind trainers, the lecturers, the instructors, the parents, the guardians, and family members who have supported you all along to reach this important milestone. Let me take this opportunity to particularly thank the private sector and development partners that have worked together with the government of Rwanda to ensure that the quality of training you have acquired becomes relevant to our national economy. On behalf of the government of Rwanda, I want to assure our partners and our private sector collaborators that we shall continuously work together to ensure that we transform the livelihoods of our citizens. As I conclude my remarks, let me again congratulate those who have graduated today for this important milestone. I am sure the energy investment you have made will make our country grow from time to time. Mu magambo make rero natangiye mu kanya nshimira Rwanda Polytechnic uyu munsi yuko yageze ku nshingano zayo zikomeye kubera yuko ari ibirori by'ingenzi aho Rwanda Polytechnic habayeho ibirori byo gutanga impamyabumenyi ku nshuro ya kabiri. Hari igikorwa rero dushimiramo Rwanda Polytechnic, dushimiramo abanyeshuri bageze ku nshingano zabo uyu munsi, kandi ni igikorwa duhamya yuko kidufasha nk'igihugu kugera ku nshingano zacu zo guhora dutera imbere mu guteza imbere igihugu cyacu mu buryo butandukanye. Ni intego rero y'u Rwanda guhora tuzamura imibare y'abanyeshuri bajya muri TVET ndetse bakazagera kuri 60% ugereranyije n'abiga amashuri rusange. Tuhamya rero yuko imyigire ya TVET cyane cyane kunoza akazi bizadufasha kugira ngo TVET n'inyigisho bidufashe kugera ku nshingano z'iterambere ry'igihugu cyacu. Ni ngombwa rero kugira ngo byose tubifatanye, dufatanya n'abafatanyabikorwa batandukanye, abikorera ku giti cyabo, ndetse dushimire n'abafashije mu kwigisha abarangije kwiga uyu munsi babonye impamyabushobozi zabo, cyane cyane abarimu babo ndetse n'ababyeyi babo n'imiryango yabo yabafashije kugera kuri izi nshingano. Dusoze nizeza abafatanyabikorwa, nizeza abikorera ku giti cyabo yuko leta y'u Rwanda izahora ifatanya nabo kugera ku nshingano zabo. Uyu munsi twabonye yuko hafi abanyeshuri bagera ku 9,000 no kurenga bize mu mashuri y'imyuga n'ubumenyingiro. Uyu munsi abarenze 2,000 nabo barangije kwiga imyuga n'ubumenyingiro. Nk'uko twabigaragaje, hejuru ya 75% y'abantu cyangwa abikorera ku giti cyabo bakoresha abize imyuga n'ubumenyingiro bagaragaje yuko bishimiye uburyo akazi gakorwa n'abize muri TVET cyangwa imyuga y'ubumenyingiro. Iki rero ni igikorwa twishimira, ariko nagira ngo nibutse yuko nubwo twishimira kuzamura imibare rwose, tugomba no kwishimira kandi tugahora duteza imbere akazi kanoze. Akazi kanoze niko kazadufasha kugira ngo abo mwabonye barangiza mu nyigisho zitandukanye: crop production, irrigation, drainage technology, electrical, electronics, engineering n'izindi, nibyo bizadufasha kugira ngo koko dushobore guhanga imirimo mu Rwanda, ariko dushobore no guhanga imirimo dusagurira amasoko yo hanze. Reka nibutse yuko twagaragarijwe yuko GDP mu Rwanda industry yagize uruhare rukomeye cyane, igira ngo 10% ugereranyije n'ubuhinzi cyangwa service. Bivuga rero akazi kanoze ni ingenzi. Abarangije kwiga ubumenyingiro uyu munsi barasabwa guhora bashishikarizwa kunoza akazi kabo, kubera yuko akazi kanoze ni ingenzi, kandi turamya yuko aribyo bizadufasha kugira ngo tugere ku byo twifuza nk'igihugu, guteza imbere ubukungu bw'u Rwanda, cyane cyane bigizwemo uruhare n'abize imyuga n'ubumenyingiro. Dusoze dusaba yuko Rwanda Polytechnic na IPRCs na TVET schools muri rusange ko bizahora ziharanira yuko umwana w'umukobwa nawe yakwitabira inyigisho z'ubumenyingiro, kuko imibare tubona uyu munsi 22% iracyari hasi, kandi n'igihugu tuzahora tubafasha kugira ngo mugere kuri izo nshingano zanyu. Murakoze cyane, umunsi mwiza, murakoze.
Murakoze nyakubahwa minisita ku mpanuro nziza mutugejejeho n'intore z'u Rwanda, ndizera ko tuzazishyira mu bikorwa. Nagira ngo nsabe babyeyi, nshuti, bavandimwe, twongere amashyi tugaragariza nyakubahwa minisita ko twishimiye ijambo tugejejeho. murakoze nyakubahwa minisita nubwo ikirere kidutengushye mu kinyarwanda ngo intore ntiganya ishaka ibisubizo. Honorable Minister, now it's a closing. Chancellor sir, welcome to deserve today's congregation. Thank you.
By virtue of the authority entrusted to me, I declare this congregation dissolved. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Graduates, ndagira ngo nsabe abasoje amasomo yanyu namwe niba mutwumva mukoma amashyi menshi cyane kuri uno munsi wacu kandi wanyu. Amashyi menshi. Murakoze nyakubahwa Minisitiri, Chancellor sir. Nubwo ikirere kidutengushye ndagira ngo nsabe mu gihe tukiri kugira ngo turebe uko iki kirere nacyo twishakiramo ibisubizo, abari ku buhanga bw'ibyuma nabo barebe uko batugenza maze dukomeze twishimire ibirori byacu tunishimira impanuro nziza zose twakiriye hano ndetse n'abana bacu bageze ku ntera ishimishije.